Hey my friends, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk with you a little bit about the time because I found out that there's a huge mystery in our perception about time. Just yesterday, after I woke up and after my morning meditation, I started writing down my goals for the future, and I noticed that there's a thing that is a pattern that is constantly repeating in my life. I noticed that when we have a lot of time in front of us to achieve a certain goal, most often we are postponing our actions and we are procrastinating until we find out that there's not much time left. When we find out that we are lacking the time, we start hurrying, we start rushing, we start doing everything really fast. And that's when we awaken a lot of stress in our bodies. So I've noticed that when we have a lot of time, we are procrastinating until we have the lack of time, and then we start rushing. So what is the huge mystery here? It is like Buddha said, the problem is that we think we have time. But all we truly have is just this moment. So, if all we truly have is this moment, why we are constantly procrastinating? Because we don't believe that all we have is this moment. But maybe we will be gone the next moment. Or maybe something unpredictable will happen in the next moment and we will not be able to finish what we are working on. But what if what we are working on is so important that it can change the world? But we are still procrastinating on it. So, after I was writing all those things down, I asked myself, what would I change if this is the last day that I'm here? Would I do something differently? Would I act differently? Would I create more and distract myself less? Would I finish the projects that I'm working on with more focus, with more energy? Or would I do nothing and just enjoy my last day, let's say that way? And I was hit by such a strong inspiration to do many things that I'm working on for a while. I'm working on many projects right now, and I was hit with such a strong inspiration to do many different things, which for me are important. I can sense many times downloads of information from the universe, like share this, create a video about this, paint that vision, and so on. And most of the time I'm doing that, but still many times I find myself procrastinating on something. So the message of this video for you is, would you change something if this would be the last day? Would you think differently? Would you stop worrying about your past and finally would you get all yourself in this moment and ask yourself, what can you do with what you have? And how can you improve this day? How can you improve lives of others in this special, unique day? Is there something truly unique about yourself that you need to put out? Can you sense your own uniqueness that nobody else can have? And can you feel the urge for expressing it in any kind of a form that you can find yourself expressing that unique gift of you? Would you change anything about your perception of time? Would you find yourself be more productive? Would you find yourself be more creative? Would you find yourself be more kind to others? and so on. And it's not a message like tomorrow is the end or whatever. The message is that we are procrastinating on things which we think that we have time. But the truth is that we don't have it. It's all an illusion. We are procrastinating until we find out that there's not much time left. And I've heard many stories of people which were regretting because of the things they didn't try, things they didn't put into action. So why we should wait? Why we should postpone things? Why we should not try to do it? If all we have is what we have right now. In this moment we can create a bright vision of the future. But the thing is that we can only experience that future if we change our energy in the present moment. So how can we change our energy in the present moment? We need to think greater than our present moment. We need to think greater thoughts that are identifying us in the present moment. Like, oh, I have this, I have that, oh, I can't do that, oh, because I'm like this and like that, you know? Thinking greater thoughts will create changes in our energy field. Then, because each thought is triggering emotion, after we start thinking greater thoughts, like for example, this is possible for me, I will create it, I will start working on it right now, I will write a plan, I will write my future goals, I will do it right now. You will feel inspired, you will feel motivated, you will feel amazing, you will feel truly strong. You will feel that strength for keeping up. You will feel that joy, and with that joy is coming a great energy of feeling alive. Once we feel alive, we don't care how much time is left. How long will we be here? We don't care about that. We care about how much life we truly can experience in this moment. And that's power. As soon as we experience that energy, we start giving life to life. The projects that we can sense in our energy field, we will give life to them. We will manifest them in our reality. So think about all the ideas that you've sensed in the past that could change the world, or could change lives of many, or could change at least your life. Think about that, but you didn't grab them because you couldn't believe that it's possible. But the only reason that you couldn't believe that it's possible is because your mind was in the past, and because maybe some things didn't work in the past, you're still carrying that energy with you. But trust me, if you would say that this is your last day, you would grab all your ideas and put them into action. Because they are more important than any fear from the past. And that's true. Let's bring some light to the world. Even if that's just one day, let's bring some light to the world. I know that many people can benefit from it, so let's share some uniqueness with the world. Let's share some joy with the world. Let's raise some energy. Maybe just somebody who was sad before can feel a little bit better because of what I can create right now at this moment. Even if it's just a small thing, maybe you will write a poetry, maybe you will write down a short quote which can change somebody's mood. Whatever it is, just think about it, because those thoughts have changed a lot of my perception about how much time I have and what can I create with that time. You see me every single day. I get back to you, I give you a message, I give you a video, I share with you some of my art. And I could say, well, that's it, I can end here. But you know, there's always more. There's always more we can give. There's always more we can sense. There's always more we can experience. There's always more of something. So we are living life as seekers of more. As seekers of greater enlightenment. Seekers of greater joy, seekers of greater happiness, seekers of greater inspiration, and seekers of greater love. But seeker becomes finder if seeker is constantly walking forward. So walk forward, my friends. But look on life as you don't have time, all you have is now. Always be inspired by your vision of the future. Create that powerful vision of the future. But act as all you have is now. And as you want to create that vision of the future in the now, with all your energy. It doesn't mean that you should not go to work tomorrow or in the next few hours because this is the last day or whatever. It means that in your free time, use your energy as it is sacred because it is. Use your energy as it is sacred because it is. And express some gratitude because life is beautiful. And so are you. Let's feel that gratitude now. With a deep breath. Breathe in. Feel this moment. And breathe out. This is it for today, my friends. I'm sending you all love, blessings, and power. Have a beautiful day and be inspired by that great vision of your future, of that greater connection. Whatever you can imagine, be inspired by that image in your mind's eye. And remember that each step you take towards it, you are closer to it. And all those events, all those manifestations, all those things will find you eventually. So this is it, my friends. One love.